Nah,
Sand King
until something gets picked.
Nah, Sand King mid.
Moon side lane.
Riki picked Riki.
Moon is very famous for a side lane Riki.
Of course he is. Where?
Most likely. I also wouldn't mind seeing, I don't think anyone did it, but like Aghanim Scepter is really good on sinking. It's kind of a replacement for a Blink Dagger, but then you don't have it when you have 2,000 gold, you have it when you have 4,000 gold, which is a big of a difference, so you're a bit missing your timing. If sinking can get close.
Burrow Strike looking for the arrow, it's followed up in the Sandstorm, Moon's dead. So 1 for 1 on the arrow on Moon.
Hero that can't make many aggressive plays, now has the power tread, needs level 1 CS to be level 6. They should also be able to place a sentry on a mid lane to see sanking.
Makoto goes into the Sandstorm, but they've got Dust. He's got no mana. He's dead.
And there's also a Region Rune on the Tauntem to get that Aghanim Scepter. Because he's super farmed. Yeah, instead of a Blink Dagger, because he's super farmed. Probably going to end up getting the Blink Dagger, but we'll see. Because it gives you stats, you know. Blink Dagger is just an initiation tool.
Hide, caught, Thunder Strike with the Blink Strike. They'll get the kill. Look to turn this around and at least get jabs as a return. They will. Moon's over here, and they placed down a sentry, so they could have vision on Moon, but now he's out of it. The Blink Dagger, that's purchased by Makoto.
Even, they have much better late game. Riki plus Medusa just feels super strong. No one to burn the mana on Medusa, no percentage-based damage. Good thing is they're gonna have natural order and they're gonna have a disarm against Medusa, so these are two like big things that Medusa needs to care about.
Arrow comes in, and that will land Jabs dead as they rotate with that smoke. I guess my question becomes, do you want the Ags, and is that just to turn into the Sand King, get those Burrow Strikes out and have that extra control? Abaddon as well as the Centaur moving in. Swashbuckle comes through. They've got Tricks of the Trade right on top of the Burrow Strike hits, and that is onto Moon. Oh dear! They'll kill off this Riki. They'll look towards the back. DJ does have level 6. Remember, he will fall. He doesn't have the borrowed time, and they'll go after this Centaur. This is going to be 3 here for the side of Boom, with the Earth Splitter getting the kill.
Definitely did not expect Fnatic to try to take this fight. Buys Aghanim Scepter, doesn't skill ulti.
I think like one of the first weeks Hoodwink was out, I had a guy buy Ags and Shard on him. So he did nothing with that Ags and Shard purchase on Hoodwink. Static Storm. They've also got the Smoke Cloud. This is really difficult for FBZ. However, he's still going to die even with the Swashbuckle. So still sitting with the 1K lead for Boom. Blink Burrow Strike. Jabs just can't get away from this Sand King.
Do is try to slow down the game, potentially get a pick off, be there when they're making initiation. But Abba, like, his positioning needs to be good. He needs to have a good read where they're gonna go to be able to counterplay with the Aphotic Shield.
Stampede, Moon, now Blink Strike away, looking for the Rolling Thunder. Burrow Strike on both! Well done by Makoto. They'll dust up Moon, they'll catch him again. Ravens come over.
Yeah, DJ is just being at the wrong side of the map, not there to use the shield.
Glimpse back, but they've got the lead. And they don't have a Static Storm, but the Burrow Strike comes through, and they'll get the kill on the DJ. They get these pickoffs, and while this is happening, I mean, Raven's just there, not contributing.
The Thunder Strike gives you the tankiness. Morbid Mask to be able to sustain yourself in the jungle.
Interesting. I'm looking at Raven's build right now. Sanyasha, Ags, Epicenter, Burrow Strike with the arrow all coming through. Earth Splitter to make sure. Not even needed. Hot gets the kill on a Raven, and they're going to look for more. They want to get these kills. They want to beat up these heroes on Fnatic, really jump down their throats, and they're going to look over at DJ, where Rolling Thunder bounces him up. Bounces up Juan. The Burrow Strike with borrowed time pop, double damage on Moon. He might be able to take something with this rune. The sentry plays down, the Static Storm is there. Makoto in trouble, but they've got the sweep on a bunch of these heroes. Makoto tries to run, but unfortunately he can't get far enough away, and Moon looking for more. Again, he's got that double damage. You need to be careful if you're Boom. The more I think about this just Sand leave King at this Axe, point. the more and more I like it. But now he's going into the Yules, so he'll have a little bit of control there.
Moon scouting things out.
Sentry, Burrow Strike, Moon. He scouted for too long. He'll eat another arrow. He's becoming a pincushion.
You mentioned Medusa with the Aghanim Scepter. It got buffed. Let me just check the numbers. I believe it's now 1.5 plus 0.2 per bounce.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That could be really devastating. Static Storm down again. Makoto in some trouble. Mystic Snake comes out, but they've got the Rolling Thunder. They're moving with John to get the kill onto the Sand King with the Blink Dagger. Have the Solar Crest finished. Is this going to be quick enough? DJ roaming over, and he's going to spot this.
Raven, he just has enough gold to buy the full Aghanim Scepter. It's done.
Blink Stomp goes into the air. They've got the Static Storm down onto 2. They get the kill on the Kescute. They'll look over. DJ taking a bit of damage, but it's going to be enough to really turn this around. Moon focuses his attention over onto the Mirana as the smoke screen down, but it's not enough to get the kill. Hyde now pops the Moonlight Shadow. They get the borrowed time popped on DJ, so he'll start to run. Raven has Stone Gaze and the Ags. You need to be careful about how much you're going to get delivered immediately to him. He's actually trying to send it all the way up and around. That courier needs to be careful.
And it goes back.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
In Roche.
Dire are scanning.
Dire scan, thinking that they're in Roche.
Radiant's
Tricks
top
of the trade,
tower is
host
under
stop, dust, all coming through. On Makoto, Roche trying to get involved, but they've got the Rolling Thunder. There's also Static Storm coming in. So now they look over. Burrow Strike, that's not really going to land with Waveform forward, focusing their attention on the jabs for a second. They've got Raven hit up thanks to the Rolling Thunder. They bought back on the Centaur who Roche killed. Smoke screen down. Dreamacell in trouble. He needs to be careful. He's silenced for a while. Pops the BKB, the Stone Gaze, and Dreamacell, he's dead.
He didn't even morph. Like, he had the time to morph. He's just sitting there.
Makoto running from Moon brings him under a Sentry Ward. While that's going on, Hyde getting chased.
The fact that he didn't morph in the previous fight at all. Maybe he thought he was morphing, but didn't.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Thunder fainted for a second. Sentry down. I believe that caught a glimpse of Moon.
Radiant's middle tower is under
They're going
attack.
to try and make a move here onto the Centaur for a second. Burrow Strike on cooldown for the Morphin. They've got Rolling Thunder. The Pummeling like Shadow.
That's a big
They've
kill.
got the smoke screen down. They'll get the kill on the Jeb. They'll look over at the Centaur.
And
Did buy back
another
in the
one.
last fight, so they've got themselves 2. Dreamacell getting a double kill. They'll look over at DJ. For a second, FBZ turns to stone. They've got themselves a Sentry down, so even the Moonlight Shadow is not going to be enough to put them under the guise of the Shadows. They look over at DJ, whose borrowed time will be popped. Moon comes back in. A Sentry placed down, so they have the vision on Moon once again. He pops the BKB. DJ dies. Dreamacell with the triple kill. And now Moon trying to TP away with the BKB. He will.
They left Medusa.
He gets hit by the whip, slowing him down.
One-man
Stone
army.
Gaze used, going for the regen. They'll buy back on the Abaddon to try and keep him alive. He's got the Aegis. It's not just about keeping him alive once. It's about getting him out with both lives too. Raven can't go up the steps as that's going to be the sweep that hits him. They're getting rid of the mana, but the Mystic Snake once again. Burrow Strike comes in from Makoto. They've got the arrow. This really just takes forever, and this is only one life. They'll look at DJ, who
They
did
know
buy
Abba
back.
doesn't have
He doesn't
ulti.
have borrowed time for 10 seconds. Kescute turned to stone and glimpse back via Jax, who's back alive again. They'll get the kill into Kescute.
Only buyback from DJ. It's like 50%
They
move
were-
speed and 75 attack speed. Imagine that on Medusa plus the Solar Crest. It's just ton of damage.
Disruptor, you could buy the shard if he holds on to the fairway, but he's giving it up for the Psychic Headband. Maybe you give the shard over to the Medusa to get cold-blooded.
Riki also has a shard.
Static Storm
That's
on
such a
FBZ.
sick setup.
Well, the shard, the Sleeping Dart into the Static Storm.
Yeah, that's gotta be something you need to be careful. I don't know how you.
Insert 10 more very farmed and has gone shard, so has cold-blooded.
He also decided to go for the Mystic Snake talent, -3 second cooldown, which brings it down to 7. So I kind of like that. You know, stone gauge duration is good, extra 2 seconds, but
Burrow
with
strike.
the axe, Burrow mid.
DJ, they've got the host on that lands on a Makoto who's under the static storm. They've got the 4-step to try and keep him alive. The land the Suka, go to the Earth Splitter to the end. He's being popped against the Makoto. Jabs, they'll end up losing Makoto. Makoto has buyback, so does Jabs. Stampede gets used. FPC is gone. They've used the Stampede. So they buy back on Makoto, but I'm not certain that's going to lead to much.
I'm not sure if they can take this fight.
Okay. He's dead. He walked up, turned to stone, got hoof stomp, and then was dead immediately.
A long time.
And
Disarm. Just purge it off. Dispel it. Catching the arrow. Nicely done by Raven. Keeping the catapults alive. Solar Crest. Done.
And just take the rats.
And they also give her attack speed plus a move speed. With that Thunder Strike shard.
Radiant's middle
Time to get out. Roche may respawn in 30 seconds. Time to go back in.
Q, 4-stab back, and trying to get the host stop, but Moon just jumps in with a blink strike. They'll get the kill with BKB being popped. There's no way to kill
Disc.
Moon at the moment. This gets popped again on the Centaur.
Eon Disc, which is not an item we usually see on a Centaur, but I think it's a good pickup here. So 2 set of barracks gone. Sanking finally out. Let's see the Roche. 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
On the hide. And they'll have the kill once again. The damage is just too much for them. They're going to go in with the Stone Gaze, Rolling Thunder, going the opposite
FP
direction.
on the ground.
Static Storm, it's
Oh,
down, but it's
that
not
really
gonna be enough.
showed.
And, well, Dreamacell, he's gone, has buyback.
Wow, he really showed those trees what the epicenter looks like. They just don't have enough damage.
Yeah, and that is really where you're lacking on Sand King at times, it feels like, where he's not really producing much, especially
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
when a lot of what he's itemizing around is mobility. So they're trying to defend the last set. Last tier 3.
Radiant's bottom tower.
The last tier 3 is gone. Buyback used by Dreamacell. Blink, Burrow, Strike, Smoke Screen down into the hook stop Makoto. You've welcomed yourself and you've exited yourself. They'll get the kill onto Makoto. They look over as Ken's Q, he'll fall too. And Dreamacell, all he can do is run. He's throwing an adaptive strike, he's running, he's trying to get out of here, but they've got him turned to stone once again. He'll pop the Manta, he'll die once more. GG is the series 2. All he can do is run. He's throwing an adaptive strike, he's running, he's trying to get out of here, but they've got him turned to stone once again. He'll pop the Manta, he'll die once more. GG is called. Fnatic reverse sweep it, and they will take the series 2-1 over Boom.
Nice done. I'm a big fan of this Aghanim on Medusa, where it's a good setup. You know, it's a 1.5 second stone. You can't do anything. Set up for another stun.
Yeah.
Just a good itemization coming on from them. You know, Riki on the mid lane. It's a Sanking favorite matchup. He pushes the lane.